the middle lane right now. So CM just pushing TA back a little bit further, but looks like we're going to see a bit of a gank on the middle lane in just a moment. Rocket fires down, goes a little bit too high, so doesn't see the VS approach coming in. TA might want to move in a little bit closer. VS is going to come up. They're trying to run up a little bit higher. CM might even become a target pretty soon, but we'll be okay. No, in comes Magic Missile. TA doing the damage. Clockwork Goblin getting rocketed off at the moment. Pops off the cogs as well. And VS is caught right in the middle of this one. VS should die from this one. Does so as well. Miracle gets the last hit from the backside. And does manage to bring down Mini. Is just pushing TA back a little bit. And in comes the Avalanche from the side. It's not going up. There's Magic 1 charges galore there for TA to actually use. And we'll be able to actually live through that one. But Puppy just almost on the timing, but needs more damage to actually get that burst off. But that does make it one apiece right now with GGnet going up against Druisz in what is the Farm4Fame 3.1.
You know, there's a guy asking currently is, are you actually on ops mode? Because apparently you're not turning on the fog. Fog of war is not turned on.
There you go. Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys. Yeah, I'm in Oz mode now. Sorry, I was watching Kurukai, watching his cold intake. But yes, so Oz mode is back on again. Sorry, boys. But yes, there you go. You can see everything up. Kind of adds like a mood feeling to the game. Ooh, we can't see everything. VS actually headed up there towards top lane as well. So Potom, we'll check out the CS scores in just a moment to see how Potom's been going up there as a solo up there on the top lane. Munching through a couple of trees. Windrunner forced back on the bottom. Tiny's going to come in. Going to look for the stun. Going to be careful not to get stunned himself. And what a dodge there. Toss does go off, but the Avalanche didn't hit Sven. Sven actually turning around. Nuke goes over the top and just tries to survive. Stun goes off. Visage comes down. Page is dead. And Donny walks away with a double kill. So 2 kills on the back of the Visage. And, well, we were talking about this before in the MYM versus GGnet match about how Visage actually played differently for the fact that Visage wasn't really fun, but was more of a support hero. And Clockwork Goblin Kurukai will die here in the middle lane. As until Wygo actually gets frosted off here, he's got to actually melt himself off. Kurukai manages to actually trap him inside the cogs, try and do the damage off. Kurukai does get the last hit there, but not before Mini gets on top and gets the last hit off. And wow, Miracle gets in and brings down Mini as well. 3-4 now, losing 2 heroes there in the middle lane, but having TA die as well as Kurukai was not really part of the plan for either side, but it works out in the end. 3-4 is on the kill board. But yeah, I just want to have a quick chat about how Visage is being played differently. Obviously, Visage now being babysitted. Oh, what narrow! What narrow on top. But he's not going to do anything about it. He can't do anything about it. Too low on HP. But just to actually have a Visage getting babysat and tanked up this time around as opposed to support. Like, what's different in this game compared to before?
I think during the GGnet matchup we had Druisz laning with Visage. That's not really helpful because Druisz doesn't have a reliable nuke or disable to actually boost his soul assumption.
VS, careful. Clockwork's gone too far in the middle lane right now. Sorry to interrupt you. Rockets go off. Arrow flies off. CM managed to avoid it. Starfall takes a fall as well. Familiar's going to come in and do the damage to Miracle. Druisz is there. Kurukai's on the wrong side of the river. The AoE stun comes out from Sven, holding Kurukai in place while he tanks up the creep wave. We do have the rush. The nuke flying in from Visage, going up the hill. Not doing enough damage, but Kurukai, Magic 1 charge. Familiar's trying to get in front. They will get the drop, and there goes the drop. We'll lose Puppy. Puppy throws up one last toss, throwing the Sven up into the air, while we will see Kurukai manage to escape out. But that was diving into a little bit too deep there for the GGnet boys.
No, that turned out to be a counter gank, and the main problem currently with Tiny is I don't like the fact that Puppy is tri-lane Tiny, because I think he would have been much better soloing mid. It's just mainly because during in the mid lane you have a shorter lane, and going up against TA it still should be. Although TA actually rapes Tiny's low armor, he's got 0 starting armor. But apart from that, I think Tiny would still have a better time than on Trilane, where they are getting absolutely teared apart by the double nuke and the double stun and the nuke by Visage coming on top of that. He would just get nuked to oblivion once they actually see him.
Yeah, it is one of those beautiful, beautiful tri-lanes that just work so well. Rocket comes in, gives them a little bit of harassment. They won't really care that much.
I don't know what you understand is beautiful, but that tri-lane is just brutal. Sorry.
It's beautiful carnage. Can you have that? I think you can have beautiful carnage. Oh, top lane, over you go. Asin's going to try and fall back here, but in comes Puppy. Good timing for that one. Coconut's in trouble. Already left the Reaper slide. Rocket flies up towards the top lane to give a bit more of a hand here, but TA should be able to claim up 2 kills from this one if he can work it right. But no, CM comes in. Clockwork Goblin now. GGnet get on top, but he's invis. Kurukai lets off one more rocket. That brings Waga down, and that is 8-6, and that was actually a good bit of a turnaround up there on the top lane. Be careful not to overextend themselves, as he is one hell of a tank with that death pulse, but he's out of mana right now, and will more than likely just, what do we got? Ring of Silly is actually just pumping the mana back up again, but still, 6-6. That is a glimmer of hope there for GGnet to try and get some sort of control back from this lineup at the moment.
Yeah, currently the kill scores are fairly even, and so currently it is still fairly balanced. They managed to kill TA twice, and a TA with a momentum is fairly useless. A TA really needs to gain momentum in order to be effective. Kuriki gets the last hit on the tower top lane. Piker is not having a great time as Windrunner. He's died 2 times already, and doesn't have his face boost up. Opting for 2 null talismans, as it seems. And Puppy also walking around the jungle currently, just level 5. I mean, that's fairly harsh. That's more like a roaming tiny, but it doesn't quite work out.
So Kurukai going up a little bit north on that mid lane, just at the right time as the tri lane came straight in towards the middle there. Potom to join him. Also want to make it a little bit of interesting note. I noticed it just at the very, very start of the game too. The Kurukai, I'm not quite sure what hero he picked up at the start. But, oh no, top lane. Asin's going to get in trouble here. He's let off the death pulse. He's trying to bring down Waga right now, but there's too much nuke damage. Familiar's only going to drop from the skies there. Waga walks away with the last hit, playing as the TA, so it gets a little bit back there. Actually, mid lane looks like it's about to go off as well. Stun's going through. Sven's in trouble. Sven going down. In fact, Puppy is still held in place. Now finally moving himself out. Potom giving him one last arrow in the rear, but they're still 7 apiece at the moment, so the game is still fairly close here. See him rejoining up that mid lane too. Looks like we have Visage coming in from high at the moment. Clockwork Goblin, Kurukai is there. He wants to come up. Gotta be careful of those Familiars. They might drop from the skies. Stun goes through. Magic Missile on top of CM. Just try and bring down Miracle. Familiars haven't given up just yet. One leap, one Starfall. He's on the right side at the moment of Windrunner, but Windrunner's on the right side of the HP point battle. Going up on the high grounds. Kurukai gets a rocket kill on the retreating Coconut, but Donnie is there holding him off. Minnie's in trouble as well. Got Shackle Shot for just a moment, but TA is there to do enough damage. Sven in support too. Enough mana for easily a stun. And Windrunner can't get that last hit off there, but 8-9 so far, 2-1 coming off, and wow, even then, Minnie, I was wrong. Did he just get him with a rocket all the way at the back of the base?
Yeah.
Damn you, Kurukai. That's why you never run straight. Never. I actually thought, you know what, there's no way he's going to run straight. I don't have to follow that. I don't have to follow where he's running. But that levels up at 9-9. That was a free kill, which never should have been given.
Yeah.
Yeah, so not helping their cause. But I want to actually comment the fact that Kurukai actually swapped heroes. I don't know if you actually spotted who Kurukai had at the start of the game. But when he actually selected heroes, it was a misclick.
So I'm not sure what he actually was playing in the first place.
Yeah, but just to actually swap Kurukai into Clockwork Goblin, it's like, you know what? We were going to go to this, but no, Kurukai, swap over. He wants this, obviously. This must happen for him. So a bit of an interesting thing. Maybe people can post up why they actually thought why that was the case. 12-minute rune. Kurukai picks up the illusion rune, so I can have a bit of a push at the moment. Still not tier 1. Actually, no, we've got tier 1 tower down the top lane for the Scourge, but Sentinel is still holding all theirs intact. None of them below half HP. They're all above half HP at the moment. It's still 9 apiece. And I don't know why, but Druisz just feels like they're holding control over this match right now, but everything would point against it. Like, lost 1 tower. As far as the battles are going, like, they're winning them off of here, but it's still 9 apiece. Bottom lane. The toss goes through. Sven's in a bit of trouble. Is there an ulti from Asin? He can't pop it off. The arrow holds him in place. Now he pops it off, and Coconut, who leaves himself away. In comes TA to give a bit of a hand here. Puppy has actually trapped himself off. Throws up the stun. Rez puts out his stun now too. Puppy will go down with Potom rejoining this battle right now. And VS having a bit more fun with CM on the bottom. Traps going off. VS swap goes up. Miracle will die on the bottom lane, while Necrolite trying to hide himself inside those trees and buy himself any sort of time he has to regen. But 2 quick kills goes down there. And does ZM suck really, really bad is the call coming out. I'm going to leave you to answer that one, Slesh. You're the educated one.
ZM? I'm not quite sure what they mean by zoom mode. No, they didn't put up zoom mode. Sorry, I must be really, really dumb, but I'm not seeing what he's referring to.
Question mark, question mark, question mark is where we can leave it. Wow, is Tiny really only running around with boots, magic on a couple of mantles, and we're 13 minutes into this game? He's level 6. Like, that's gotta hurt.
Yeah, as I said, Tiny has got the same thing as Lanaya. If he doesn't pick up momentum, his avatar's combo doesn't become dangerous anymore. He needs to kill fragile heroes as often as he can, while he still can do his pop of his combo and do the shatter combo. Top lane we see Clockwork Goblin just being harassed a bit. Arrow comes in, but it doesn't hit anything.
That's why all this is happening too. Tany's like hunting inside the Scourge neutral, just looking for an opening. Possibly could actually get himself killed right now, but he's going to come in towards that middle lane. Stun goes off, VS will die, so he's followed your advice and started to hunt the squishy heroes. VS is definitely the squishiest one on the Scourge team. The fact that TA is quite happy to hunt down the other squishy, so CM taking a fall, but Puppy at least walking away with a kill from that one. Sven and Visage coming in. They're not going to go. They're actually going to dive the tower. Visage drops the Revenants, and they'll actually attack from the tops, but of course while that's happening, Windrunner getting caught out here by the hasted TA, whose haste actually wears off here as he gets himself slowed down a little bit further there. But Lanaya comes back up again. We
see actually Kuriki in the tower and getting the last.
TP! TP! He's got to escape. How the hell did he... Oh, he cogged past the tower.
He does enough damage.